Allison will teach you, no worries, no stress.
This is one of the crazy problems that students are struggling with. Students preparing for JAM exams, especially in Nigeria. Students also preparing for IGCSE, even GCSE exams. They are struggling with this kind of problem. So in this particular video tutorial, that's why I came with my calculator. I want to teach you how to solve this particular problem. It's quite very simple under trigonometry. What's the first thing you need to do? It's pretty simple. Now they say if tan theta equals 5 divided by 12, you should calculate the angle, which is theta. Theta here is representing the angle. The tangent of this particular angle is given as 5 divided by 12. Now you're asked to calculate the angle. Now there are some couple of things I will be showing you in this particular video. So if you know that you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button and also like this particular video because you're going to be enjoying it. After the video, make sure to share to your friends. So what do you need to do in this particular case? Having tan theta equal to 5 divided by 12, you need to use SOHCAHTOA. That's what we call SOHCAHTOA. This SOHCAHTOA is an acronym. That tells us about these trig ratios. Like for example, sine theta, this S is standing for sine theta, which is for opposite divided by hypotenuse. We also have this cos theta standing for adjacent divided by hypotenuse. And we have this one to be tan theta. Tan theta is for opposite divided by adjacent. Now that's the definition of that acronym SOHCAHTOA. This is the definition. Now you can see that for tan theta, we're having 5 over 12, which is opposite. That means 5 is taking the position of opposite, and then 12 is for adjacent. If you're able to draw a right angle triangle like this, you will see that if here is angle 90 degrees and here is your theta, this is the opposite side. This vertical line is the opposite. That means the opposite is 5 because 5 is taking this position. So 5, and here is the adjacent. Here is the adjacent, which is 12. That means the hypotenuse, you don't know this particular place. You don't know what your hypotenuse is. And it's important you know how to find this hypotenuse. Why is it important for you to find this hypotenuse? Maybe sometimes you may be asked to find sine theta. Whenever you're given tan theta equal to 5, they may ask you to find something within sine or maybe cos. And it will be difficult for you to do that because you don't know how to get that because this particular side is not given. Because if you check, cos theta has hypotenuse. Sin theta also have hypotenuse. That means you need to know this value. And to get that value is pretty simple. I know that we are not talking about this sine. We are not talking about cos. But for lecturing sake, for tuition sake, for understanding sake, because I'm very much concerned about understanding, I want to teach you how to get that. Use the Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean theorem states that the square of the hypotenuse, that's hypotenuse square, is equal to the sum of the squares of the opposite and the adjacent. And that will be sum of the squares, 5 squared plus 12 squared. Now what do we need to do? We say the hypotenuse squared will equal to 5 squared plus 12 squared. This will give us 25 plus 12 squared is 144. Now what's the next thing? You need to take the square root of both sides of the equation. Remember, 25 plus 144 should give you 169. So if you have here to be 169, and then you're taking the square root of both sides of the equation, that means this becomes square root. Because if I have here to be squared and here is square root, this square and square root will cancel out, leaving us with hypotenuse equal to square root of 69 will give you 13. So hypotenuse now equal to 13. So that means this our hypotenuse is 13. With that value, you can be able to define this sine theta. That sine theta is, what is your opposite? Opposite is 5. The side facing the angle theta is automatically opposite. The side facing this 90 degree is your hypotenuse. Now, from all indication, you can see that the opposite is 5, just like we had here opposite to be 5, divided by hypotenuse. We just found the hypotenuse to be 13. I hope you're enjoying the class. Okay, now, moving to cos, you can easily define cos theta, cosine theta to be adjacent, which is 12, divided by the hypotenuse, which is 13. That's how you can easily get these things. But in today's video, we are concerned about this particular angle theta. not sine, not cos, but let's focus on this. But I hope you believe what I have just tutored you that it is correct. Of course, it's correct to help you for some other problems. So let's fix this particular one. For us to get this theta, we just need to, more like you're technically dividing both sides by tan theta. If you divide this by tan theta cancels, leaving you with theta equal to, but that's exactly what we're just taking the tan inverse. If that tan comes over here, it changes because this is 5/12, and if you're dividing both sides by tan theta, it means you're having 1/tan theta, which can be written as inverse. Tan inverse like this. Tan inverse of 5 divided by 12. 5 divided by 12. So theta now will be equals, how do you get this particular? That's the reason why I came with calculator. How do you get tan inverse of 5/12? What you need to do first, put on your calculator and then press shift tan, locate where tan is on your calculator, and then press 0.5 divided by 12 and press equals, equal to. The answer, the result you see on your calculator, if you do that properly, would be 22.61986495, as the case may be. So you don't want to keep it as long as this. You can keep it in 2 places of decimal if you want to. So I'll have this angle theta will be equal to 22 for 2 places of decimal, meaning after decimal point, you count 2 numbers. That's what we mean by 2 places of decimal. This is not inclusive. So 6, I should have written 1, but because the next number after 1 is more than 5, so that's why we have to add up 1 to give you 2 degrees. That's the value. So in exam case where you're given this particular problem, the first thing you want to do, because you do not have time in your exams, you do not have time, you just have to use less than 10 seconds to fix this problem. What you need to do during the exam is that if tan theta is equal to 5/12, calculate theta, just write this thing, theta equal to tan inverse of this number, and then divide this one, check the tan inverse of it, you get the answer. Within the space of 10 seconds, you'll be able to fix it. I had to do all of these things for tutoring sake because I know for sure they usually switch these things so that you can be able to get the knowledge and use to apply in case you're asked for other ones. And I hope you found this particular video tutorial very helpful. My name is Dr. Allison and I teach math and science in Pidgin English and also in plain English for students who are having difficulty in all kinds of mathematics. If you're in the US, you're in the UK, then I am for you. I'm the teacher you're looking for. You need to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell, and also make sure to share this particular video and drop a nice comment if you find this particular video helpful. If you want to join our sections, we have different sections on Telegram. We have one-on-one section. You can see the flyer popping up. All of these things are for you. You're preparing for JAMS exams, WAEC exams. You need all these things for you to be able to have understanding in math. I'm interested in understanding, not only the grades. When you have the understanding, this knowledge remains in you. So that's all from me to you. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and love.
Don't fear equations, it'll show the clue. Allison will guide you. He's true. Panic, no need to run. He'll break it down till it's clear like the sun. Online tutorials, a place to belong.